Choosing the right inflatable paddleboard can make a big difference when it comes to stability, comfort, portability, and overall enjoyment on the water. Between board size, weight capacity, deck grip, included accessories, inflation time, and ease of transport, not all paddleboards offer the same experience. To help you decide, I've selected the top 3 inflatable paddleboards you can get right now, based on stability, build quality, portability, included accessories, and value for money. In the third, I picked the Eggery inflatable paddleboard, and this one is a very interesting choice if you want a complete and versatile package without spending too much. The first thing I liked about this board is the extra wide design. Once it is fully inflated, it gives you a good amount of space to stand, sit, or even bring some equipment with you. It feels suitable for casual cruising, yoga, fishing, and relaxed family outings on the water. The board is made from reinforced PVC material, and overall, it feels solid enough for regular recreational use. Depending on the selected size, the maximum weight capacity ranges from around 350 to 450 pounds. That makes it suitable for adults, beginners, larger riders, or even someone who wants to bring a child or a pet along. I also appreciated how easy it is to transport. Once deflated, the board folds down into the included backpack, so it is much easier to store than a traditional rigid paddleboard. The 2 carrying handles also make it simpler to move the board around when it is inflated, whether you are walking from the car to the water or pulling it onto the shore. The accessory package is another strong point. It includes an adjustable paddle, 3 detachable fins, a safety leash, a dual-action hand pump, a waterproof phone pouch, a repair kit, and a large backpack. This means you can get started without immediately needing to buy a lot of extra equipment. I also like the multiple D-rings positioned around the board. They are useful for attaching a dry bag, securing small equipment, adding a seat, or connecting the board to another paddleboard. It gives you more flexibility depending on how you want to use it. On the water, the board feels comfortable for relaxed paddling. The wide platform helps with confidence, especially when kneeling or getting back onto the board. It is also suitable for different activities, so you are not limited to simply paddling in a straight line. However, stability receives mixed feedback. Some users find it very stable, while others say it can feel a little wobbly. In my opinion, this may depend on the selected size, the rider's weight, the inflation pressure, and the water conditions. Beginners may need a little time to adjust before feeling completely comfortable. Overall, the Eggery inflatable paddleboard is a good value option if you want a complete set that is portable, versatile, and suitable for several water activities. It offers plenty of accessories and a practical design, which is why I placed it at number 3. Secondly, I chose the FB Sport paddleboard, and this one feels especially well suited for beginners who want a wide and stable board. The first thing I noticed is the size. At around 11 feet long and 33 inches wide, it gives you a generous standing area. Once inflated to the recommended pressure, it feels rigid and supportive enough for normal recreational use. The non-slip deck is another feature I really liked. It gives your feet more grip, especially when the surface becomes wet. This makes a real difference when standing up, changing position, or trying activities like yoga on the board. The material feels durable, and the maximum supported weight is around 350 pounds. It works well for adults, teenagers, and beginners who want a board that does not feel too narrow or difficult to balance on. One of the strongest features is the triple fin system. The larger center fin can be removed, while the 2 smaller fins remain attached. This setup helps the board track more smoothly through the water and makes steering easier, especially when you are still learning how to control your direction. I also found the board comfortable for different activities. You can use it for casual cruising, yoga, fishing, light surfing, or simply relaxing on a lake. Its wider stance gives you more freedom to move around without feeling like you are constantly about to lose your balance. The included accessories cover the essentials: You get the paddleboard, an adjustable alloy paddle, a coiled safety leash, a hand pump, and a carrying bag. Everything fits into the bag once the board is deflated, making it fairly easy to transport in a car or store at home. Inflation is straightforward, although the time can vary. Some users report getting it ready in around 5 minutes, while others need closer to 10 minutes. It depends on your pace and how efficiently you use the pump. It takes some effort, but the process is still simple. The main weakness seems to be the carrying bag. While the board itself receives strong feedback for quality and stability, some customers report that the bag may not be as durable as the rest of the package. This is worth keeping in mind if you plan to carry it over long distances frequently. Overall, the FB Sport paddleboard is a strong choice for beginners and casual users. It feels stable, comfortable, easy to control, and well-equipped for different activities. That is why I placed it at number 2. And to finish, first of all, I picked the Inflatable inflatable paddleboard. And for me, this is the most complete overall option in this top 3. The board measures around 10 feet 6 inches long, 33 inches wide, and 6 inches thick. It weighs approximately 19 pounds, so it remains relatively lightweight, while still offering a maximum capacity of up to 450 pounds. The first thing I liked is the balance between stability and portability. The 33-inch width gives you enough room to stand comfortably, while the lighter weight makes the board easier to carry than many larger models. The anti-slip EVA deck is another major advantage. It feels comfortable under your feet and provides good grip when wet. This makes the board suitable not only for regular paddling, but also for yoga, fishing, exploring, and longer relaxed sessions on the water. The board includes 3 detachable fins, and the center fin helps improve tracking and stability. On the water, it feels predictable and easy to control, which is especially useful for beginners. Customer feedback also frequently highlights stability as one of its strongest qualities. I also appreciated the large number of D-rings. There are 11 attachment points, giving you plenty of options for securing a dry bag, cooler, fishing equipment, or an optional kayak seat. This makes the board much more adaptable than a simple entry-level paddleboard. The included package is very complete. You receive an adjustable paddle, 3 fins, a safety leash, a hand pump, a backpack, a waterproof phone bag, and a repair kit. You can start using it without having to purchase the essential accessories separately. Inflation and deflation are both fairly quick, and once packed into the backpack, the board is easy to store and transport. The double carrying handles also help when moving the inflated board near the water. Another reassuring point is the 3-year manufacturer guarantee. This is longer than what many similar paddleboards offer and gives you more confidence if you plan to use it regularly over several seasons. The main concern is the included pump. While most customers are happy with the board itself, some mention that the pressure gauge on the pump can be fragile or stop working. The board remains usable with another compatible pump, but it is still a weakness worth mentioning. Overall, the Inflatable paddleboard offers the best combination of stability, portability, accessories, weight capacity, and long-term support. It works well for beginners, adults, teenagers, families, and riders who want to use the same board for several different activities. That is why I placed it at number 1. That's it for this top 3 inflatable paddleboards. As you've seen, each model has its own strengths. Whether you want a complete and affordable set, a wide and stable board for beginners, or a more versatile option with a high weight capacity and plenty of accessories. If you are interested in the product, the link is in the description. But above all, subscribe to not miss the next videos. See you soon.